Hi everybody, my name is Isabel. I'm a senior here at SCAD. I major in advertising and copywriting. For my story, I wrote about my protagonist Penelope, who is a girl in the 70s that's diagnosed with bipolar disorder. At the time in the 70s, there really wasn't a lot of knowledge about mental health disorders, especially bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. And so a lot of people didn't really have a good understanding of what it meant to actually have a disability like that. You know, people were judged, they were said they were crazy, they had to go to mental hospitals. But in reality, people that struggle with mental illnesses are just like everybody else. I know personally, because I do have bipolar disorder and depression, I did take a lot of like my personal experiences and added them into the story. However, this story is kind of off track of my own life. I wanted to make it its own thing. I didn't want to make it personally about myself. And so throughout the story, I have a girl, you know, she doesn't really feel confident because there's not a lot of other people that go to her school that have bipolar disorder. And you know, when she goes into her psychology class and her professor is teaching them what it's like to have these mental illnesses, and she has people in her class that are laughing and making fun of it, you know, that would be very hard for anybody. So I really wanted to find a way for her to get out of her funk, to love life some more, and to just be confident and overcome and find self-validation when you don't need it from other people. So for my girl, I wanted her to have the time of her life. I wanted her to go on an adventure, and my dream adventure would definitely be to go in a Volkswagen bus and tour around concerts. So that's exactly what I made her do. She goes to tour the Grateful Dead, and throughout the story she really finds herself and, you know, learns what it's like to be somebody with different disabilities and how it doesn't really make you different than anybody else. It makes you stronger, and that you should never compare your own personal life to other people's, because everybody is going through their own thing. Everyone's going through their own struggles, and I really just wanted to make that clear. I wanted her to come somewhere and be sad and really fight through that and learn what life is about and why it's worth living. And I really think that you guys can understand that we all have different, you know, struggles that we all face, whether it's a mental struggle, a physical struggle, a personal struggle, a confidence struggle. But when you find people and a mentor and allies that really have your back and help you through all these difficult times, you know, that's something that really pulls people out of that funk. And I really wanted to have all those positive reinforcements in my story that help Penelope go through her difficult trials while still remaining positive at the end, and learning that even though things are difficult sometimes, you can always push through them and find love and happiness. I would say that all of these units really helped when writing my story. Ever since I was young, I really liked to write, but everything was very unorganized. I didn't have a good understanding of the actual outlines of a story. So I think by taking this class, I learned a lot about how to format the story in a way that keeps people engaged and interesting, instead of just throwing something on a piece of paper and being like, here, enjoy this. But there's actually a science to it, and learning how it flows positively within your stories. You know, all of these definitely help with my major, because as a copywriting major, I need to connect with people that are viewing my copy. We need to, you know, have research done and have a good understanding of the target audience that we're after, and how to connect with those people enough to make them buy anything like a trash can or, I don't know, a lint roller. If you can make somebody connect to something on a deeper level, then the odds are good that that's going to be the brand or the company they choose to purchase from. And so I think by taking this class, I really learned a lot about understanding different people's storytelling tactics and learning about all kinds of different people. I really enjoyed this class. I really enjoyed reading all the stories. I loved all the prompts, and I really liked getting to read you guys' prompts as well, because I think this is such a vulnerable class. You know, you're putting something out there that you work really hard on. And I just hope everyone is being safe. I really appreciate all of you guys, and I really love this class, and I loved reading your stories, and hopefully I'll get to hear more from you soon. So that's it for me, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.